Hi guys, this is Cash and I'm checking in with you from Frankfurt, Germany with Ignite Thermogenic Fat Burner. This is my little secret to keeping lean and having good energy throughout my busy days while I travel. So I want you guys to be sure to check out Ignite, especially if you're trying to get yourself in shape for this summer. Oh, Ignite is gonna get you into bikini body shape. You know, I gotta show you guys a bit of what's going on. Ignite is gonna help you get the results that you want. You're gonna love this product. I certainly do. So I'll put the link down below for the website. Be sure to check them out on Instagram and use my promo code to get great discounts. Check in with you guys soon.
Okay, what's going on, guys? We're back in the studio. Yeah, right, studio my ass. I'm back in my storage room in the house. And here you go, look. My boy Paul DeMeo, right there. No, we haven't forgotten about Paul, but we've been in the gym. And in one of the videos we gave Paul a shout out, we always got to give my friend Paul a shout out. Also, Rocky Marciano right there. And other good shit. So, anyway. Alright, yeah, I'll go back to the gym. And I'll show you guys more stuff. I know you guys like the gym stuff, but in seeing this fucking head, this fucking cabezo, fucking floating around over here on the video. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a few people ask me who that is. That's my son right there. Okay? It's my son when he was Army intelligence under Obama. He did a lot of intelligence. I can't, you know, I don't even know the shit he did. I mean, I know some of the stuff, but he didn't tell me really anything in particular. I just know that he was intelligence and everything. So anyway, all right. I'm going to show you a few things. I don't have a lot of shit here, you know, because this room is a chaos in here right now. Because this is my girlfriend's storage room, and this is where she does all her stuff, you know. So, look, I just found the pictures. Look, this is me, and this is me, right? And you can see all the writing. It's to the guys from, where? Right there. To the guys and the girls from TAPS. Yeah, the Ghost Show. They never, I'm supposed to send them out. They asked to get some pictures of me, and, you know, the show on television, TAPS, where they do the ghost hunting. Jason Hawes on. I forgot to fucking send him out. This is like 2-3 years ago, so they never got him. Anyway, oh well, if you're watching, too bad. Nothing I can do. I'm a fucking Momo. Anyway, I just found, I was looking through shit, I'm like, oh shit, they fucking asked for the tip. Maybe that might be 4 years ago. It was a long time ago. Maybe about 4 years ago. They asked, and you know, they forgot, because they're into, one of them's into bodybuilding. I don't know. That might be the big guy, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I found two loose covers I'm going to show you just for the fuck of it here. Wait a minute. I don't want to drop shit. You're going to drop your shit all over the place. Then I'm going to get in trouble with the big mouth. I don't know. I think this is C.F. Smith. You know, a lot of you people have no idea. What year is this? Fuck. What year is this? This is... I have no idea. I can't see. It's definitely 70s. You can tell by the girls. Okay, this is Muscle Mag, right? See it? And look, that's the C.F. Smith, I think. That's who that looks like. You can tell by the girls. Look at what those fucking girls look like. It's old. And on the inside, this is the inside cover. This is the covers. I don't know where the fucking magazines are. You know, I'm very particular about my magazines. But, look, these are the old. Look at that ad, bro. Look at that fucking ad. That shit's so fucking old. Look at that shit. What doesn't say the year on here? I'm fucking blind as a bat, bro. I don't know. But you can see by that chick. Look at that fucking girl right there. You know, not a bad body and everything, but look at that waist, their dress. That's fucking old, bro. A long time ago. Definitely early 70s, probably. And then we got this one. Okay, which is my boy Steve Davis. Okay. Let me see if this one has a year. I don't know, but these things cost $1.50. Look, $1.50. Okay, and look what's on the inside of this. This one was taped. What the fuck? Look at the inside. It's, do you need a gun? Look at that. Do you guys remember that ad? Okay, what's that? Looks like Bruce Lee. Look, but it's not. I think it's a white dude. But look, do you need a gun? That's the inside ad of Muscle Mag. The Bob Kennedy's Muscle Mag. Look at that. You old school guys, you know what I'm talking about. Look, the inside of the cover. Look at that. You would never see that shit in a Muscle magazine now. Look at that stuff. That's so fucking 70s. Early 70s. So fucking early 70s, you know? And then, I'll show you a little thing here, right? Wait, let me see here. Hold on. Fuck, I gotta do this shit right on. I found this. I think I've showed you one of these before, but this one is signed by Mike Katz in the back, okay? This was 1976. Right after Pump and Iron. Okay, it's the program. Oh, I'm wrong. 1978. Sorry, because there's the date right there. This is 76. All right, 1978. Anyway, this is the AAU Northeastern America contest. All right, look at it. 1978 AAU Northeast America contest. This is the official program. Where's it say pro? Right there. Program. See that? Program. And that is my boy Ed Corney. Now I know both. I'm friends with both. I'm friends with Mike Katz, and I was friends with Ed Corney. Ed Corney was a great guy. Great guy. Met him the first time in June. Right here. This is the day because I was at this show. 1978. Okay? Right there. In Connecticut. Lyman Auditorium, June 11th, 1978. That's when I was there. This is fucking great. Jose Feliciano. Look, you guys. Jose Feliciano sung the national anthem. See, look, here's the program. Jose Feliciano sung the national anthem. Les Bosland was the announcer. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else you guys might know. Mike Katz and Les Bosland. I don't even know if I think Les Bosland's gone. He used to announce the last year. But look at Ed Corney. Beautiful. And my boy Mike Katz. Look at the fucking all the bullshit supplements from back then. Right there. So, 78. It was right after, 2 years after fucking Pump and Iron or whatever it was. Not bad. Oh. And then here's a woman's magazine. Oh, wait a minute. No, forget it. You know what? I'm going to hold off on a woman's magazine. I'll show it to you next time. I'm going to show you one more thing. Hold on. Fuck, I'm dropping it. I don't want to drop shit. Fuck. Alright, I dropped it. This is from my boy Bob Bonham. This was a mini contest poster. This girl was my friend. I haven't talked to this girl. I don't know what happened to her. It was Bob, good friend of Bob Bonham's too. Hold on. Boom, I see. Right there. Janet Tech. Do you guys remember Janet Tech? Look. This is from right here. Strong and Shapely Gem. Okay. You see? This is Janatech, and this was, what year is this? 1992. 1992. Right there. Okay? Janatech. Anyway. We always like to do a little nostalgia. You guys probably missed that part of the show, right? Look at the glasses on the end of my nose. Like, hey, I look like fucking Groucho Marx. Anyway, I know you guys missed the, a little bit of that stuff, but what are you going to do? Alright, that light's blinding the fuck out of me right there, but there's nothing we can do about it, okay? Let's get busy with some questions. Alright, first question. Talent Scout 21 wants to know, how much protein should I take on a cycle, and what's the best source? Alright, how much protein should he take on a cycle, and what's the best source? Alright, now listen to me. Just like everybody else, I believe that your protein requirements are different per person. Okay? I believe that your protein requirements are different per person. I don't need a ton of protein. I used to eat a lot of protein. I used to eat like 1.5 grams. When I was on steroids, I felt like I needed more because, remember, steroids work through nitrogen retention. And a lot of protein will create the state of positive nitrogen in the body. Too much protein is, it's definitely a little bit on the kidneys and everything. But it's a hit or miss thing. I mean, I've had conversations with Mike Menser about this back in the 80s when he was at my gym. And I could tell you, he used to swear that no more than 65 to 80 grams of protein a day you need, because all you need is the essential amino acids, okay? That's what he was saying. He used to say, once you get the essential amino acids from, you don't need that much protein. Your body will manufacture protein and blah, 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 blah. That was his thing. And remember, back in the 80s, it was more the low-fat, high-carb shit, all right? So which totally doesn't work right now, even though that's what I did when I competed. Here's the deal. What's the best source? Look, you're asking a question that's loaded. It's a loaded question. In the words of my cousin Vinny, remember Miss Lisa Bonet? Mona Lisa Bonet. Yeah, that's right. Whatever her name was in the fucking movie. My cousin Vinny's girl. That's a loaded question. And it's true. It's a bullshit question. It can't be answered. Now, the reason why I say that, my girlfriend always fucking mocks her, does her voice really well, but, the reason why I say that, guys, is because you're going to have to find out what's right for you. You're going to have to find out too much protein in some people will bloat the gut, okay? You don't seem to digest it well. I don't like fish anymore. I used to eat fish. I don't eat fish anymore. But it's a great protein, quality protein. Obviously eggs are a great product, but you guys already noticed. A lot of you guys are probably like, yeah, what are you telling me for? Gram-wise, it's different. I think anywhere from 1 gram per pound of body weight to to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. I do know guys that eat 2 grams per pound. There are some big monster juice heads who eat, if you weigh, let's say, a 200-pound man, and he gets 2 grams per pound of body weight, that's like fucking 400 grams. But to me, that's insane. But I do know guys that do it. So it really depends on who you talk to. It's just like carbs. Certain guys believe in no carbs. Some guys believe in no high carbs and low fat. You still got those kind of guys going. If you talk to, George Farah, my boy George Farah, or Milo Sarchev, or even Palumbo, or any of those guys, each guy will tell you something different. They have their own recipe. And that's why with the guru thing, a lot of times you hear, I tried this guy and he didn't work. I tried Hanny Rambod and he didn't work, but I went with Dave Palumbo and it worked great. Or I went with Palumbo and it didn't work, but I went with fucking, this guy. It all depends. Because each guy is different. So what your body type and what you react to is really, that's how you pick your guru. The guy who seems to fit your best need. Does that make sense to you? All right? It's like a batting coach in baseball. okay, or pitching coach. There's some pitching coaches that ruin a guy's mechanics, and then you'll hear other guys say, dude, that pitching coach fixed his mechanics and was perfect. It's all because it depends. It's a personal thing. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you it's trial and error. Okay, if you're on a cycle, I feel like, yes, you do need a little bit more protein, and don't get your protein from protein shakes. Dude, that's just fucking fucking city and all that other shit. I don't get gassy, but I get diarrhea, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the last thing I fucking need. I have a lava tsunami coming out of my ass. So, protein shakes are good, like maybe right after a workout if you can't get protein, a good meal in you. Or, protein shakes are good if you can't get enough protein in you, like, when you're out, like, I don't know, you've been working all day and you need, there's no... I don't know, you know what I mean? You drink a protein drink, but most of the pro bodybuilders don't sit around drinking protein shakes, I like beef. Dude, what I eat beef, if I was going for a show, and I get bigger and harder from beef. But I know people who got bloated in the gut and just don't fucking digest beef well. I digest it like a fucking... like a fucking caveman, you know what I'm saying? Beef does me good, bro. I like beef way better than chicken. I like, food-wise, taste-wise, I like pork too, you know what I mean? But, pork is a very fatty meat. Too much of it, I feel like I bloat with pork. Chicken and turkey, I like turkey better than chicken. It's a fucking preference, and not just with taste buds, but I mean, what it does to your body is something that you're going to have to experiment with. Okay? There's guys, when you eat nothing but fish, there's a lot of guys, even though they're eating fucking 200-300 grams of fucking protein, and a lot of it's coming from fish, they can't seem to have that mass. They lose mass. Okay? I know guys who just, fish makes me lean, I get lean, but I shrink with it. Or just egg whites alone, bro. Fuck that egg whites alone. Shit, Lee Haney, famous quote to me, God made the white with the yolk. You know what I mean? Who am I to separate them? That's what he used to say. But realistically, eggs are a good source of protein, but some people don't digest eggs well. They get fucking gas, diarrhea, blah, 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 blah. I seem to tolerate eggs, Beef and eggs are a good source of protein for me. What I do like, the only fish I eat is, I'll eat tuna, but I gotta have fucking mayo in there, man. I don't mind a little chopped up shit. No onions. I don't eat onions or garlic. Yeah, that's me, though. Okay, I'm a pussy like that. I'm a bleach skinny. I'm a fucking, you're Italian and you don't eat fucking garlic? No, I don't like garlic at all. Garlic is fucking bad for me. And so is onions. One little raw onion, fucking, I eat that shit and my stomach bloats. And I get indigestion. It's just not good. And then you burp up foul air. Forget about that. So, if I was to have tuna, it's just mayo and maybe a little bit of chopped up shit like celery or some fucking lettuce or something in there. Something green. I'm okay. I like peppers. Italian. I'm a guinea, bro. Sausage and peppers and everything. Go out with Jimmy the Bull and we'll get a nice sausage and pepper wedge. But the problem is, I don't digest it well. He's saying, what the hell's that got to do with fucking how much protein you're supposed to take? The bottom line is that one guy like Mike Matarazzo who ate nothing but beef. Then he said beef, And there are other guys I know that just eat beef. Chicken doesn't do it for them. Not just taste-wise, but they don't seem to hold their mass. It's common with fish. I know a lot of guys that told me that I can take fish and I can eat the same amount of grams per protein, but I can't maintain size. I'll lose fat, but I cannot maintain my size on it. I think I'm one of those guys. I used to eat fish. I couldn't maintain my size on it. But beef keeps me big, full, and I actually get harder eating beef. Trial and error. The best thing you can do is experiment. And even experiment with, I would start off with 1 gram per pound. Some people even eat less than that. They'll eat 3/4 gram or 1/2 gram per pound. I mean, as low as that. Everybody's different. You're going to have to fucking try and see what's right for you. Bish! All right. Paul Maka wants to know, I have a shoulder injury. What's the best way to train around that? COVID. Anyway, Corona. Just kidding. What's the best way to train around a shoulder injury? Oh, let me tell you something. The best way to train around a shoulder injury is not to train it and give it a little rest. You know, these guys, I have friends, do my shoulder, you know, and who's in there doing that? I tell them, stop doing that. You're not helping it. You can't test it every fucking two minutes. This is going to fuck it up. But to really, the best injury prevention of any body part, whether it's shoulder, whatever it is to warm up thoroughly. And I like to tell guys, do your routine backwards. Now, I'm going to get to the infamous Dell video that you guys have been waiting like 10 years for. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it, I'm going to put it on my channel, but I'm going to have to do it in segments. Like this. Because it's too much. Delts are the one body part that I could pick 100 exercises to do. There's more exercise for delts than any body part. By far. Excuse me. Must have been a steak I ate. No. Must have been someone I ate. So the point I'm trying to make, what's the point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make is that whatever injury you have, let's use shoulders. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a little preview of what I'm going to tell you in a delt video. So I'm going to get into this later way more in depth, but you can't just walk in the gym, ice cold from outside, walk over, plop your ass down, and just start military pressing. Press behind the neck or press to the front, whatever. You can't just start doing that. It's just like, you shouldn't walk over there and just bench. Ice cold, lay down on a bench and start doing bench press. It's not good. Or it's ice cold, just start squatting. It just, you're asking for injuries. You have to thoroughly warm up that area. Thoroughly. I always recommend an isolation exercise first. Okay? That's what I recommend. With the delts, here's a little hint for you, and I've said this before in other videos. I start with rear delts first. What most of you finish with, some of you do it with your back. I get it. We'll talk about it in a delt video. But I like to do rear delts. I like, by the time I'm going to do any kind of pressing or whatever I'm going to do, my delts are loaded with blood and filled with blood. And I'm not, listen to me, you fucking momos, okay? Listen to what I'm going to fucking tell you, okay? You're not in a powerlifting show. Nobody gives a shit the weights you're lifting in the gym. That's your own fucking ego, okay? Yes, if you do a lot of fucking, if you pre-exhaust a body part, is which I'm a firm believer in doing. I believe in stretching and pre-exhausting, and then you do your fucking main exercise, whether it's shoulder press, bench press, or you don't need to fucking go super duper heavy to impress everybody, and nobody gives a shit. You're not building muscle with 4 or 5 reps. You're blowing your own ass out. You're blowing your own steam. You fucking get your ego out of there. Okay? Nobody gives 2 shits about that. I'm just telling you. You don't start off with heavy shit like that. You have to first warm up the air. No matter what body part you're going to give me, I'm going to tell you, you got to warm it up first. I like to use an isolation exercise and put the blood in it. You hear me tell you? Even about the biceps, you know, for the first couple sets, you do like fucking 30 reps, whatever, just to really get the blood in here. Okay? You don't use a ridiculously lightweight. You should burn. It's got to burn. You stop. Listen. Oh, Madonna Dio. Okay, listen to me. Add into this really fast. A lot of you fucking guys don't understand that you have to go to failure. Now, there's guys saying, no, you shouldn't go to failure every set. If you still have another couple reps or even 1 rep in you, even if it's a warm-up set, why would you stop? If any of you fucking know-it-alls can tell me why you stop, what's the advantage of it? You're saving it for the next set, and then you're going to stop at that one too, and you save maybe that for the next set? Why would you stop? Even on warm-up sets, if you're going to do 30 reps, you should only do 28 and squeeze out the next 2 or 3 of them. To burn. It has to burn. Your goal is to fill that muscle with blood and make it fucking work. Work the muscle. That's how you build muscle. Not by doing 4 or 5 reps of some fucking heavy weight and everybody else in the gym, look at you, yeah, Billy, yeah. You know, you're fucking momo. If you don't want injuries, stretch and warm up the area first. Isolation exercise first. That's fucking basic, bro. That's basic. Okay? Even biceps. You don't just walk in, grab a barbell, and just start curling. You just don't do that. Warm up the fucking area first. Watch my videos. You'll see how it's done. You want to grow, or do you want to fuck around? You want to impress the girl in the gym? By the way, there's 2 fucking chicks I saw in the gym today. Whew. They were about 5'10". Both of them looked like fucking, like, they were like gazelles, like athletes. They had this fucking ass on them, and tight little belly. I'm not big tits. I'm not a big tit guy. But they had such beautiful bikini bodies, tight, you know what I mean? And they had to be like 18. They were probably in high school. Who the fuck knows, but whatever. Whew, you know, you're trying to impress that? Stop doing that. Stop. Pick up another fucking thing. Stop. You're in the wrong sport. You want to build muscle. You want to prevent injuries. Do an isolation, first stretch, warm up and everything, and fill the area with blood, isolation exercise, a good chunk of reps, okay, low rest periods, and do it till you can't do another rep. If you do a set and you could still do more reps, then you're a fucking momo, okay, you're a fucko, and I don't give a shit what one of these idiots that fucking, bro science, you don't need to go to failure. Going to failure is bad. It's going to overtrain. No such thing as overtraining. There's only under-recuperating. Don't listen to the fucking moron. All right, that's kind of like 2 questions. I kind of just answered 2 questions with that one. But you understand, you want to prevent injuries? You want to train around them? Whatever it is, prevent them first. Warm up, fill the area with blood, low rest periods, isolation exercise, lots of fucking reps, no rest periods, and go to failure. Okay? Go to Valentino. Failure. This is a little joke. My girlfriend makes that joke. Just shut up. Alright, let's go to something else. Alright. I can't read this guy's name. This XX312. I can't tell, is that a... XX312, whatever the fuck that is. I can't even read that. Recently, I heard Boston Lloyd ruin his kidneys from taking steroids. Is this true? No, it's not true. I did this RX muscle with Boston Lloyd. Listen, Boston Lloyd's a crazy bastard, but I love him. I like the kid. He's a good kid. Okay? Some of you don't like him. Whatever. Okay? I can't see anything bad about the kid. I did stupid shit too. So, I did a lot of steroids, bro. A lot. Okay? He did a lot of steroids. But it's not true. It wasn't his kidneys. He didn't fuck up his kidneys. Fucked up his kidneys with, what's this fucking, that FTPP, and, listen. It's supposed to fucking melt your fat. Right? It's supposed to get rid of fat. It's a fat killer. Any idiot would know. I mean, you could probably shoot Drano into your fat, and it would fucking melt your fat, right? It'd kill your fat, but you're gonna kill yourself doing it, all right? That's why I don't like any of that shit. I gave a lot of shit away that it was given to me for free. MK677, I gave a whole bunch of that shit away. I don't want it. Listen, the MK677, first of all, fucking stimulates the appetite. Dude, I'm hungry after I eat. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm fucking hungry 24 hours a day. Even after I eat, I'm hungry. I'm a fucking guinea. So I always want fucking shit, too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about FTPP. I don't know anything about it. I just know the very basics. I talked with Boston. We did shows together. We did, did I do Leo Longevity with him? I don't remember. But I know I did Palumbo, and of course Dave's my boy, and I know the inside track on everything. So, Boston Lloyd's a good kid. I really don't like when people talk shit about him, because he doesn't hurt nobody, and if you don't like what he does, don't fucking watch his videos. It's that simple. Okay? But, he did not, it wasn't that. Listen, I took Ligandrol. Tony Hughes gave me some shit. Ligandrol, what did he give me? He gave me Ligandrol, and what was that Rad 140 shit, or whatever the fuck it was. I did like the Ligandrol. I did. It took it a couple of years ago he gave me this shit. I did like it, I'm not gonna lie. And he's got good shit, you know what I mean? His company, Tony Hughes. He's my boy, man. He's my boy, even outside this. We're always text messaging crazy shit back and forth. He talks to my girlfriend all the time. He texts, him and her text, forget about it. But, so I've done Ligandrol, I've done, and I did the Rad 140. The Rad 140, did I feel it? I don't know if I felt it or not. I don't know. But I definitely felt the Ligandro, okay? But I would never, I'm done with all that. I would never try any more of that shit. You know, I did it because, you know, he gave it to me. So, but, I did give away the MK677 because I'm afraid of that shit, you know, and I got a whole bunch of fucking, that other shit, what's that shit that fucking makes you fucking hot and shit? I give it all away. That other shit Boston White takes a fucking, I can't believe I just lost the fucking train of thought what that shit is. You know that shit that fucking, it was making dynamite and everything like that. You know, my friend's girlfriend died from that shit. You know, I mean, she took it, you know. You know what I'm talking about, this stuff. Tony Hughes was taking it, Boston White took a lot of it. What the fuck's the name of that shit? Why can't I remember? I remember the name. DMT, that's what this shit is. That DMT shit that's like dynamite. That's the fuckers. I don't know why. For a second, I forgot the name of the fucking truck. I was given a ton of that shit. I gave that shit away too. I would never take that. Fuck that. That shit'll fucking kill you, so be careful with that shit. You know, raise your temperature, and fucking guys sit in cold water showers. I'm not gonna do all that to you. For what? To walk around being Mr. Mall? Right? You can walk around the mall with your short sleeve shirt on and your fucking jacket over your fucking arm, you know, and like hanging on your arm like this, fucking lats sticking out and shit. You walk around the mall, your arm tight like this, you know. Walk around the mall, yeah, I'm a bodybuilder. No. The throat, bro. Go on. It's because I make the throat like that. My throat's different than everybody else because of the operations I had. But, so, you know, I'm not going to walk around being Mr. Mall. You know, those days are done. When you're 18 years old, you know, you first start working out and you start getting a little arm on you, people start recognizing that shit, and it's fucking snowing outside, and you're walking around the mall with your Superman shirt on, your, you know, fucking jacket hanging off your arm, and your lats are flared, and, you know, been there, done that when I was young. No more. So, there's no reason, to do that shit. Your bish? Alright. Next. Mr. Thompson wants to know, which exercise is the best to shrink my waist? Dude, listen to me. There's no pill. There's no injection that's legit. We just talked about Barcelona with the FTPP. All that bullshit. Then you got that other, what's that other shit? You know, the guy shooting that fat. That's fucking, you know, the clenbuterol. They shoot injectable clenbuterol and, you know, Diamucus and all this other, whatever the fuck, you know, they shoot that shit in that fucking fat. You know, Helix or Helios or whatever the fuck the name of that shit is. You're fucking gonna kill yourself. You're gonna fucking kill yourself doing that shit, okay? That's not legit, bro. Cytomel will help speed up your metabolism, but there's no fucking pill, especially supplement. Because if that was the case, you know, that's going to burn fat like that. If that was the case, then a fat lady in the circus could sit there and eat fucking pizza pies all day, all night, with ice cream, and have fucking ripped abs. It doesn't work. It doesn't. Listen to me. If you're going to fuck around with that shit, you're going to fucking, you're going to pay the price. I'm just telling you. You're going to pay the price, okay? You're going to fuck around with that. You're going to pay the price. There's nothing, those things can kill you. Okay, anything that actually can burn the fat or melts fat, like I said in the fucking before, you know, in the segment before, you can shoot Drano into your fucking fat, and trust me, it'll melt it. But, you know, what are you going to get? You're going to die. And for what? You want your waist to shrink, sew up your lips, and stop sitting there. He's asking me about exercise, and I'm going off about nutrition. All right, supplements and shit. That's not what he asked me. All right, listen to me. There's no exercise. You know what exercise will fucking get your waist small? Stop eating and jog on a fucking treadmill or do the step or the bike or whatever. That's what's gonna fucking, you know what I mean? No, exercise doesn't melt fat off. It's all these fat bastards, okay, that sit in the fucking gym and videotape themselves like this, doing fucking sit-ups and all this other bullshit, or doing twists, or fucking, you know, one hand, you got a dumbbell in one hand, you're doing a fucking, you know, you think you're doing your oblique and all that shit. What are you doing? That's an anaerobic exercise. That's like doing barbell curls. You know what's going to happen? Your abs are going to get bigger. Your obliques are going to get bigger. I tell everybody, my old workout partner had the fucking obliques the size of fucking grapefruits because he used to do weighted fucking, he'd sit there and do the weighted fucking bends and shit. And I told him, stop doing that. You know, with the twists. He would use weighted twists, all kinds of shit. Even machines, heavy, heavy weight doing that. Lots of sets and shit with a lot of resistance. It fucking grow. His fucking waist was getting big and ripped. But take off the shirt, the fucking waist looks big. You know what I mean? It's ripped and shit, but don't look good because it's big. A lot of guys on steroids. If you saw some of these guys on steroids, I feel Mike Menzer had that. Mike Menzer with a shirt on looked like he had a little bit of a belly. Took it off the shirt, and you could see his abs were there and everything like that. But they were big. They weren't pretty abs. You know what I mean? You want to shrink your waist. There's no exercise. Stop sitting there doing sit-ups all day. Sit-ups is an anaerobic exercise. Okay? It can build muscle, especially if you add resistance to it. And I see guys on ab machines. You know, we got the ab machine in the gym, like this, the crunch machine. And they put all this fucking weight in, they're like heavy fucking crunches. They got weights, and they're sitting there holding a fucking 245-pound plates or some stupid shit like that. Now, I know some of you are like, no, Valentino, you're wrong with that, because what you want to do is you want to put some resistance on it to build the ab, to thicken the ab. Listen to me. You need to make the ab, you need just enough to make it muscular, but you don't go crazy and you add too much resistance, especially if you're taking steroids. Because if your bicep can grow from resistance exercise, so can your gut, so can your stomach. I have friends. There's a lot of bodybuilders you can see. Like when they look like sheep. They look like they got guts with their shirt on. They take their shirt off, and it's now. I'm not talking about the GH gut, the fucking bloat. I'm talking about their abs are thick. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying. Let me put this fucking clipboard. I don't know where I could put it in this fucking place without my girlfriend fucking killing me if it knocks shit over. All right? I'm just telling you. You gotta stop being a fucking momo and stop listening to these fucking idiots on the internet. I've been doing this before most of you were born. Okay? I started lifting weights. It's going to be 50 fucking years in another year from now. I started in 1972. Alright? Where the fuck were you in 1970? Were you working out? No. Were these fucking guys you see on YouTube? Hey, it's Mr. Whatever. I'm not going to say names or whoever they are. Okay? But they don't have the experience I have. I've been around, bro. I've seen a lot of pro bodybuilders when they were nobodies and now there's somebodies and whatever. Go all the way back to seeing the fucking Momo Arnold in the gym. I'm just telling you. You don't need to do weights. You just need to keep the abs and the waist sharp. You can do some twists. You could do some fucking, side bends to get the intercostals, all that shit. You could do all those things. But don't be standing there adding a lot of resistance to that. It's not going to make the waist smaller. It's going to make the waist bigger. And we know that you can't spot reduce. Because if you sat and curled all day, you're not going to get this big, ripped, veiny bicep where you see that muscle grain, but yet have a big fucking palooch down there. You understand? A big gut. Alright? Exercise works the muscle. So when you start asking me, what exercise is going to shrink my waist? Cardio is going to shrink your fucking waist because it's going to burn fat. Or if you got fat on your fucking gut, fucking sew up your fucking pie hole. There you go. There's some science for you. Sew up your fucking pie hole. Or run your asshole on that fucking treadmill for 2 hours. There you go. But don't be sitting there thinking you're going to put these... I hate when I see guys with the fucking big 45-pound plates sitting there doing sit-ups or doing crunches and they got like 200 pounds on a crunch machine and they're like, ah! And I'm like, you're a fucking momo, bro. You're a fucking momo. You need to do crunches and leg raises and shit there at the lower abs. You need to do those things just enough to keep them sharp. 2-3 sets, that's it. Get some reps in there. Hold, contract. Or, like that kind of shit. There you go. That's it. If there's still fat there, sew that shit up, bro. It's what you're eating. Can't spot reduce. Sorry. Doesn't work like that. And if you're going to use drugs to spot reduce, you're a bigger idiot. Okay? Bodybuilders have been around a long time. Only these guys today are starting to use that. They'll shoot Drano in there. They'll do anything. They don't give a fuck. They're not really going to shoot Drano. But what I'm saying is, they'll come up with all these fucking drugs, this FTPP and all this bullshit to get smaller waist or whatever, burn their fat. They're fucking idiots, bro. Okay? Sean Ray, guys like that, Lee Priest, Mike Christian, Lee Labrada, fucking my boy Lee Haney, all of them. They dieted. That's how they got their waist small. Lee Haney told Rich Gaspari, stop fucking training your waist. And you know what happened? Stop doing sit-ups, stop doing abs. You know what happened? His waist shrunk. 10 months of no abs, and his waist shrunk. Because before they was doing a lot of weights, and he had big fucking weight. Listen, you guys fucking don't know what you... Stop listening to these fucking YouTube guys. Alright. Let's wrap it up. In conclusion, listen to me. So what do we learn? Really fast, let's go over what we learned. How much protein should you take? It's a fucking trial and error. You gotta see which works right for you. Most guys, chicken, that shit. So a lot of guys, fish. Some guys claim fish makes them fucking, I get leaner, but I get smaller. I need something more. Me, I'm a beef man. Mike Monterazzo was a beef guy. There's a whole bunch of guys that are beef guys. Everybody's different. You got to find out what's right for you. I can't tell you the exact amount of grams that you need. It depends on the way you metabolize food, the way you absorb food. Everybody's different. Trial and error. How do I warm, what do I do for my shoulder injury? Fucking, first of all, I don't believe in, if you got a bad, especially shoulder, knees, shit like that, leave it alone. But let's do preventative maintenance so you don't get a shoulder injury. Stop doing stop walking in ice cold, doing heavy fucking, basic exercise. First warm up, stretch, warm up with an exercise that's like a fucking isolation exercise, just to put the blood in there, and do it to failure with no rest and lots of reps. By the time you start the whole workout, you should already have blood in there. I believe in pre-exhausting. There you go. What else did I say? With Boston Lloyd, you asked about his kidneys. I said he's not from steroid use. Okay? He'd stay away from that FTPP shit. What is that what it's called? Yeah, FTPP. And, I can't tell you too much about fucking SARMs. I tried Langandrol. I tried, I already told you. Rad, whatever, the 140 and shit like that, okay? The other thing, is which exercise is best. We just talked about that, for the making a gut shrink. You ask about exercise. Exercise doesn't make the fucking gut shrink. Exercise sharpens the muscles, makes the muscles stand out more and everything. Too much, add resistance, it's going to grow. Just like your biceps are going to grow, your abs are going to grow. It's no different. They're made of the same muscle. There you go. Listen to me. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I know what I'm talking about with this shit, okay? I want to help you guys. Help me help you. Okay? We're going to go in the gym. I'm a fucking momo. Because go to my Instagram. I don't find me. I think it's Gregg _Valentino. You'll see. I don't get a ton of Instagram followers because my girlfriend, is the one who does my Instagram. I still have the flip phone. Alright? So it's a little different for me. But go there. Because I'm going to try it within the next couple of days. I got to post it. Because you're all asking me. This is why I'm asking you. You're all asking me about, the Dave Palumbo. What is Dave Palumbo? Why is he always fucking doodling and shit? Why is he always drawing and doodling? What is he doodling? He was doodling if he drew a big fucking portrait of me. And he did a fucking good job. My family's all artists. My father was an artist. My mother was an artist. And he sent it to me because I'm putting it in a frame. So I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it on Instagram. Alright? So you're going to see exactly what Dave Palumbo has been doodling the whole time when he does the RX show. You guys freak out. Why is he right? I can hear him doodling. So yeah, you're going to want to see it? Go there and wait. And I'm going to post it. Okay? You got to give me a couple of days. I'll post it. Alright. So there you go. This isn't rocket science. This is Momo science. You're a bunch of fucking Momos. So it fits. It's for you, right? I'm a Momo. I'm sitting here fucking freezing my ass off for this fucking shithole beer. You know what I mean? My girlfriend here, so I can hear her big fucking mouth. Anyway, look, her father. Oh, by the way, when I start telling you stories about a mother, oof, yes, you're gonna hear them. You can hear them on my channel, right? Look, hey, what's fucking? Wait a minute, the fucking thing. I can't get this string. I gotta put it behind me. I guess, right? Is that how it goes? Look, the Mexican hat. Ay, 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 ay. Look. There you go. Anyway, the fucking look, the hat, the Mexican sombrero, right? Well, I got the guitar right there. Listen, you hear, whatever. Then you got the guinea hat. So we're gonna finish out with this. All right, listen to me, guys. I love you guys. Stop stressing this COVID shit. It's gonna end one day. I don't know when, but it will end. But it ain't, by you banging your head against the wall and stressing this shit, it's not going to fucking accomplish anything. All you do is give yourself a sore fucking head. Alright? It's going to stop. Till then, be good to your girl. Be good to your wife. Be good to your significant other. Pay your fucking child support. Don't be one of them cocksuckers that don't fucking support your kids. I don't like that. Alright? Be the kid's hero. One day, that kid's may not talk to you now, whatever the problem is, but they're going to come back to you. And you're going to say, I paid every fucking month. I don't care if your mother fucking hands that money to her new husband, a new boyfriend, and he wipes his ass with her, buys himself a new car with the money that was given to her for you. That's on her. Okay? Well, not for you, from you. But you got to pay it. You'll be the hero one day. So the kids will fucking realize that shit and they're going to fucking go after it. And then when you're older, you'll be a hero. Alright. I love you guys. See you in Talking Smack. And if you guys bitching about the goddamn fucking politics on Talking Smack, I tell you, fucking don't watch. Not all Talking Smack is going to be like that, but right now, the fucking the world is in chaos, bro. The reason why you're not training in a gym, or your gym's closing, or you can't go to the grocery store, you can't do this, you can't do it, is because these fucking senators and shit, these governors closing down, you know what I mean, their states and everything, and it's right now, our politics in America is what's affecting the whole world, just like the COVID and all that other bullshit. So, if it's going to bother you, simmer down. But Talking Smack's coming up, and we're going to talk some smack, alright? Stop fucking around. I'll see you in the next video.